Stanley!
Stanley, what happened? What happened? No, no, what happened? You couldn't.
My friend is there again. Whoa.
Buddy.
Well, anyway.
How are you?
How you doing, my friend?
Very good, very good.
Your computer is in the back. It's unbelievable, unbelievable what's embedded in this Bible. And I don't know for the world why they threw out the Bible, the oldest book of history for mankind.
Yeah.
They throw it out. They don't want it. These guys, they think it's religion. And what it really is God was revealing us science, which we otherwise will not understand clearly because we have limited capabilities.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're gonna have a different headliner because the signs in the sky, the tetra blood moon, not going to be around anymore for 500 years. And the sun eclipse matching also the Hebrew holidays, which was instituted by Moses. Moses lived 1,400 years before Christ. And so he wrote something down, which we do today, because the moon is still around with us. But here's the difference, but nobody knows. They don't look at, they don't look in museums. Around the world, we have clocks. One clock is 125 pounds pure gold. You know how much that money is? They show 2 dials. Now why would they show 2 dials? So there was an earth axis wobble, and they measured the back wobble. Because you cannot measure time unless you have the earth axis tilted. But if the earth axis tilts back and forth for a while, after it got hit with an asteroid, when it gets to the vertical, you cannot measure time. Because the sun is rotating as fire, there's no marker in the sun. It's all fire, right? And how are we going to measure time? By what? The zodiacs. They're too slow. So we only have the moon left over. So what was the moon in Moses' time? When you had a wobble, how many moons would you measure then? And then comes 54 years before Christ, the Julius Caesar, the big guy. He changed the calendar and he inserted 2 moons. 2 moons, that's like 2 months. 62 days at those days. What is it now? He had 12 moons in one solstice. Guess what? Today, 2012, a couple of years ago, they all went to Mexico, so the pyramids and all that stupid stuff. But we measure 13 moons. 13 moons in 12 months? That's screwy. It screws up every calendar around the world. There's 5 calendars now, and none matches. We need a massive computer NASA has, right? To put the 5 calendars together would make sense. But what is preached today in university does not make sense anymore. Matter of fact, if you look at the new generations who are graduated from university, they couldn't even read 2 pages when I write. The mental capacity is no longer there. To read anything. It makes, and then to see on your own if it makes sense. Well, you got a mind, I got a mind, We all have a mind, but if your mind is no longer functioning and is screwed up by evolutionary religion, how can you ever think logically anymore? Once you have lost the tools to think in logic, you have lost everything. What are you? You're like a monkey. That's what they show on TV every 2-3 months.
Like
2-3 months they show another picture, another discovery. They find some little bones or something. They illustrate, that's your monk, that's your grandfather. Okay, if your grandfather is a monkey, you probably couldn't read what I'm writing about. So, having said that, maybe that should be it. So let's go back and do some work. We're familiar with Jonah 2 now. Nobody else is, they're all silent, they're gone. The blood moon, nothing happened, no stock market crash.
but most people,
everybody makes
most
money.
educated people, they know it's a warning.
I know,
this is a
but
warning.
here's Jonah 2 warning, and we have pearls, the last pearl I'm working on.
Is it true? The end of the earth is not going to come before Jesus comes, right?
The
Jesus
end
has
of-
to come first before destruction, right?
No,
Destruction and then Jesus?
the sequence is God's wrath.
Yeah. So it can have
First, when there's a birthday, when the birth, you have pangs. Get bigger, 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 bigger. And then the birth, it's burning, it's coming forth, and that's God's kingdom on earth. But the placenta is the apocalypse. The placenta is the 21st civilization. Our civilization is the placenta which was giving birth to, feeding the baby. The baby lives, the placenta gets burned with fire. And where's the fire come from? From outer space. It's an asteroid.
Wow.
And that is science, my friend. Yeah, if you look at that asteroid, there is a mothership, either 32 miles, 35 miles size.
Yeah.
But you know, this asteroid is just a mothership.
Yeah.
It has an orbiting 1 mile dactyl stone around it. And the big one is coming by the Earth. It may not hit it. I don't think it should hit, because then the whole Earth is gone. It's too big. But the little baby orbiting around 1 mile, just the right size. And what is orbiting around gets sucked into the big magnetism of the Earth. The Earth is a magnet. Everything's falling down. That 1 mile gets sucked from the mothership. The mothership keeps going in space. We got the little baby, and that's God's wrath. In science. It has nothing to do with theologians, with their stupid stuff what they teach. All right?
All right.
I gotta go. So.